Hello, I am Sirpa Soini from THL Biobank. THL acronym stands for National Institute for Health and Welfare, which is a national research institute in the health field. THL hosts remarkable collections of registry data, sample collections and cohorts since decades. Now THL Biobank has been established 5 years ago to enable access for these valuable cohorts also for other researchers. We have legacy samples, very deep cohorts and family studies that provide huge opportunities for multi-omic studies in the field of life sciences, for drug development, for basic research, for biomarker validation. You name it, you got it. There's a lot of opportunities, and we also provide expertise to assist you in this research, planning these research studies. Our most used biobank collections are National FINRISKI survey and Health 2000 and 2011 surveys, which have been replicated since decades, and they have a remarkable collection of interview data, lifestyle data, health measurements, and different kinds of blood analysis results. We are really a true multi-omics research biobank, which can be used for various life science research purposes. The biobank operates our biobank that we have two modes to get samples and data into our biobank. Either we ask a new specific biobank consent in the course of the beginning of a new research study. Then the research participant gives his or her consent that the samples and data can be used also for further research purposes and be stored in the THL Biobank. The law also allows transfer of old legacy samples to biobanks in Finland, and therefore we are increasingly getting a vast amount of new high-quality research collections like twin studies or migraine studies or psychosis studies. So in addition to population-based cohorts, we also have disease-specific cohorts in our biobank. In our biobank, we store all these samples and data pseudonymized. We have specific procedures for that. We have very high quality data security and data safety measures. And when we give access to these samples and data, we also always require fulfillment of material transfer agreements and also data security measures. Our sample collections are rather remarkable. In addition to plasma, serum, and whole blood, we also have collected samples that allow for RNA and DNA analysis, and we also increasingly collect cells since we see the future in precision medicine to use and develop different kinds of cell procedures for research purposes. And data, what is life without data? We have lots of different kinds of data in our biobank, starting from information collected directly from these research participants. This is unique data that cannot be accessed anywhere else. Our researchers have sit down with our research participants and ask lots of very detailed questions about their nutrition, sleep, other lifestyle, exercise, smoking, alcohol consumption. And this is truly valuable information when you think about the whole phenotype of the person and how the genes interact and environment contributes to the health of the person. Also, there are lots of measurement data from bloods like cholesterol, vitamin D, and many other measurements have been analyzed in the course of our cohort studies. In addition, we have lots of omics information. We are the largest biobank in Finland that have genomic data, and it has been used a lot in various research protocols. And what is unique also in Finland is that you can access register data to be linked to the biobank material. This requires specific own permissions from the registry authorization, but we try to help you as much as we can so that the procedure would be as smooth and easy to access the comprehensive set of samples and data for your research purposes. There are different kinds of modes that the researcher might access and need our data, either having a whole lot of basic material to do own analysis or do phenotype, genotype association studies, or there might be a specific, more specific research need when you already have identified, following a certain hypothesis, that, for instance, certain genetic variant is associated to a certain disease, and then you could maybe need to reach and find more information about these specific research participants. And if needed, you can also think of developing a whole new research protocol. And Biobank Act in Finland allows that we can contact these research participants that you have identified that might be a good target population for your research, that we can ask for their consent to be involved in the specific study you would like to pursue. We like to mention in the line of transparency all the research protocols that have gained access to our material, and they are enlisted on our webpage. There are lots of both national and international different kinds of research protocols, either ended or ongoing, and we also hope to get back this data to our biobank to be used in the further future studies. So if you'd like to access our samples and materials, so please go to our website at THL Biobank, where you will find lots of information about the sample collections, which kind of data they include, and how you can access them. There is a website link to a platform where you can fulfill your application. We will review it as soon as possible and maybe ask you for some more questions. And once we're done and we make the decision, then we can start negotiating how you get the samples and data as smooth and quickly as possible. Thank you for your attention. I'm glad to be at your service to give more information, and please do visit our website.